So in my introduction to circles video, I talked about a minor arc, a major arc, and a semicircle. A minor arc is any arc that is less than 180 degrees. So whatever your angle is, that corresponds with what your arc is. So my arc is going to be less than 180 degrees. So we're talking about this arc here, arc AB. And it is less than 180. The next one is a major arc. So we're talking about an arc that is greater than 180 degrees. So here we're talking about arc ADB, because that arc is greater than 180 degrees. And lastly, a semicircle is half. We've already talked about semicircles, finding the area of semicircles before. It is 180 degrees. So this one talks about arc ADB. I could also say arc AB on the other side. That would also be 180 degrees. Anytime you have a radius and it cuts right through, either side makes a semicircle. So to get into some practice here, we know that this angle is 110 degrees. So in order to find the rest of it, this is a diameter here. So that means this side has to equal 180. So if this is 110, this is going to be 70. And flipping over here, this side has to equal 180 degrees. So now we can start solving these problems. Arc RS. And I know what you're thinking. Do I go this way? Do I go this way? Unless it gives you a third letter, you always use the shortest distance. So RS is talking right here. So RS talks about this 110 degree angle. So RS is 110 degrees. And since it is less than 180, it is a minor arc. The next one is RTS. So I'm starting at R. I have to go to T before I go to S. I can't go RST. R to T to S. So I'm going to add 180 plus 70 to get 250. Since that is greater than 180, that is a major arc. The next one is RST, so 110 and 70 is 180, which is equal to 180, so it is a semicircle. Let's try the next group. So we have 45, 90, and 60. So if I cover this side and I look at just this half, that one half has to equal to 180. So if I do 180 minus 45 minus 90, I'm going to get that this is also 45. If I flip it to the other side, this also has to equal 180. So if this is 60, this has to equal 120. So go ahead and label it first. That makes it easier to go solve these. The first one's AB. AB is right here, 45 degrees, which is less than 180. It is minor. Then we have ACD, 45, 90, 45, which equals 180. So it is a semicircle. DE is 120, which is minor. B to E to D, so you're still counting BA, because you're doing this whole thing around. So it's 45 plus 60 plus 120, which is 225, which will be a major arc. Now we have EC, the shortest way is right here, 120 plus 45, which is 165. So it's minor. CAE, so I have 90 plus 45 plus 60, C to A to E. You still count that B. I could call it CBE or CAE, doesn't matter because I'm counting everything along the way. So 90 plus 45 plus 60 is 195, which is major. It's above 180. And the last one is EB this way, 60 plus 45, which is 105, which would be minor, less than 180.